Hey, how you doing? Adam here. The date's currently 9/16/2016. Very tired because it's 11:58 p.m. Much later than I normally do my journal entries. Hold on, this needs to be turned up just slightly. Today on the never-ending nightmares thing, I didn't have the audio volume up high enough because I still had it in the drum configuration. You know, the four mic drum setup. And so, everything was like off to the right, sort of off to the right, and it's very low, but it was still loud enough to be heard. So that could have been disastrous, actually, because depending on my first reaction, like on Ever Ending Nightmares, to make it so it's my first reaction to everything. So I could have ended up having to make a video where it was just, I was faking my first reaction, and I didn't want to do that. So, it's very hard to preserve those sorts of things sometimes. It's like trying to avoid anybody talking about sports, talking about a team's game like the whole day, like after it happened, because you like taped it or something, and you just wanted to catch the end of it. Kind of hear something going on in the other room. I feel like the washers stopped washing whatever in the basement. I'm in the garage right now, but the basement's like right next to me. And so, I'm just waiting for somebody to come downstairs so I can get all self-conscious and not talk. I didn't have a list written today for the journal entries. Or journal entries. I didn't have a list written today of goals that I wanted to get done today, because last night I forgot to write down the goals. And today I found that I was just very not as productive as I could have been. Well, I mean, it was probably because Dad stayed home from work today, so I couldn't get really much done. But but I feel like it also related to the fact that I didn't have journal entries written down. And so tonight, after this journal, I'm going to go. I still got a lot of shit to do. I'm very fucking tired. It's like midnight right now, but I got a lot to do. So this is going to be a pain in the ass, but I'll do it. I uploaded the first Moonside Musings video. I just feel like that video is going to get a lot of flack, just because I didn't. Well, I kind of feel like that way about every video that I put up, because I'm just so self-conscious. It's like I just think everything I do is garbage. But I felt like that was going to get a lot of flack, that video in particular, because it seemed like one of those videos that's like online, that's like just complete pseudoscience, horseshit, magical thinking, which I'm very much a culprit of. It's always this possibility. It's anything that involves infinity is just instant skepticism, and I just feel like that's gonna be like the thing. Like there's gonna be some sort of skepticism against what I was saying in the video, and plus I kind of feel like I didn't refine what I meant in that video so much, and maybe it won't come across that way. But it's clickbaity too, so I don't know. It'll probably get a few views, I think, but I'm just worried it's going to be like 50-50 like-dislike ratio. But I'll learn from it and make better videos. I feel like I'm a fucking huckster, as Christopher Hitchens would say. This is just like selling snake oil. Just because anything that involves infinity, and not that this involved infinity, it's just, it feels like the same thing. It just has that feeling of anything that involves infinity usually is just fucking instant skepticism. Like, it's woo-woo, as James Randi calls it. That's what I was looking for, the word woo-woo. And I feel like I'm selling woo-woo here. Like my whole fucking thing is just woo-woo based. And I always think back to, I always relate these things that like fool's gold, like fool's gold. I always relate it to that in Roller Coaster Tycoon, if you make a roller coaster that's like too fucking hard on you, like the hills have too much gravity, and like it's over a certain rating, then nobody will fucking ride the roller coaster. And that's just how I kind of feel about the video that I made, or the videos that I make, is that, sorry. I'm just tired. Yeah, that's how I feel about the videos that I make, is that they're just, they're too, like, they're probably just too boring. I should be honest here up front. They're probably just too fucking boring. But I feel like they're too, like, extreme. Now, I'm not saying that my views are extreme. I'm just saying that, oh god, now I'm defending myself. It's just, in Roller Coaster Tycoon, if you made the roller coaster too fucking, like, too loopy, too many fucking tight turns, too many fucking, like, too much shit, then it would be too extreme of a ride. And that's what I meant by extreme, is that it's like, yeah, it's just too much. So it's a very difficult thought to get out of my head. Like fucking, it's the Goldilocks zone. You can't be too much, you can't be too little, you gotta be just right. And I feel like I'm not getting it just right. That's what I'm saying. The Roller Coaster Tycoon Goldilocks zone of YouTube videos. I'll figure it out eventually. It's gonna be some growth pains, I think, with all 4 of these channels that I have up now. And whatever channels I decide to make in the future, I'm kind of taking the approach of, like, whatever seems to work, I'll just go with that. Like, I don't think I'm going to be running 4 channels forever. I think it's just going to be until I find out which, until one of them finds their feet, and then I could just I think I'll keep doing the Moonside Adam music channel. But, out of the other 3, it's just whichever one finds their feet first, I'll concentrate mostly on that. Probably still upload the Moonside Adam audio journal things. And, maybe I'll still do it feels like now it's just a competition between the gaming channel and the musings channel. I feel like I'm going to do the other 2 anyway. So I guess maybe that speaks to something. Not sure exactly what it speaks to, but I wrote a little more on the implications of quantum computing video that I'm going to do as the next video. I feel like I want to add more of, like, personal touch to it, just so it's not like just some fucking stranger talking to you. It's someone that maybe you can relate to listening on the other end, because I'm just so desperate for fucking human connection. Fucking 8:21 already. Goddamn. This one actually went a little bit faster than normal. Well, maybe I don't know. I don't know if it went so much faster than normal. One of these times I'm going to break the 10-minute rule and just go like 20 minutes or even like an hour or something. Because, I've spoken. I think the longest one I ever did was... Excuse me. I think the longest one I ever did was like an hour and a half, something like that. But I don't know if I'm going to do one that... Well, I just don't know. I got to sell this PA system and these 2 amplifiers that I don't use, the bass amp and the custom. And I got to get a gaming computer with that money. And I also got to get a cymbal and a direct interface. Or, I don't know. I don't even know if that's going to be enough money. Because I could probably get $300 for the PA, $200 for the amplifier, the one amplifier, that'll be $500. That'll probably be enough for something off of Craigslist for like a gaming computer. Then I could probably get another $150 to $200 for the custom amp. So I don't know if that's going to be enough for... not that I need it. I mostly just need the pencil condenser mics. That's priority 1. The second priority is a new cymbal, and then the third priority would be, the fucking thing, the fucking audio interface, 4-channel audio interface, so I can manipulate the drums individually as tracks in Vegas. Okay, we're done. 10 minutes. Yes, I use Vegas as an audio editing program. All right. Goodbye.